Hello everyone, I'm Salad, and today the worst possible thing happened. I lost my voice portion of the audio of the Pocket Mirror recording, and this was the last and final episode. So pretty much the conclusion to everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the video, obviously, and I am going to attempt to comment over it of what my thoughts were at that time. That's just the best that I can do. This, I believe, is the first time this has ever happened to me that I've actually lost my audio. Back when I was recording Code Vein, I lost the game audio. I remember that, but I generally don't lose my own audio. That's pretty rare. So it's really unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about it. So this is the best I can do. Hope you guys still enjoy. Hello everyone, I'm Salad, and welcome back to Pocket Mirror. Probably saying something about how last time we met Lizette, and Lizette shattered into a million pieces, which is unfortunate. No idea what I'm still yapping about. But basically this time, we're going to, most likely, I would think at this, I thought at this point, run into another new character that would potentially represent a portion of ourselves. And there's Lizette. And I was confused because I thought we already saw Lizette, and she should have been gone by this point. So I was thinking maybe her story wasn't open or wasn't done yet. And these doors weren't opening for me, and I was very confused about that. And as usual, I have to check every single possible combination of everything. So I go to every single door that I can possibly go to. And the music stops here, which is always disconcerting. Old wooden boxes lay in the empty corner, put to sleep under a light sheet of dust. Various finished maids' dresses hang from their mannequins. And that's obviously a mirror. And I'm wondering if we're going to see our other self there. Yeah, Angel. And there she is. I do love our character designs and her character design. Come now, it's time for us to be reunited. The mirror actually shatters a little bit there. Oh, Angel. I can't believe we're finally together. Angel. Our character loved just saying the name Angel. I'm happy to see you. Angel. Everything's fine now. You're safe with me. I'm so glad you're really here. Yes, I am. It's a bit of a weird response, because she's talking like she is ourselves. I will always be with you from now on, and nothing will, I can promise you that. Thank you, Angel. Well then, let's go. Yes. Yeah. Okay, indeed. Will we really be able to get out of here? What? Of course we will. You don't trust me very much, do you? I do. I do, but it's hard. It's hard to trust anybody at this point. I understand, Angel. It's alright. We've ran into so many different people who have tried to murder us in very different ways. So it's only understandable that would be a little bit suspicious at this point. Can't interact with things. Very sad. Oh, right, and we're loading back because we wanted to see what was up the other path that I didn't follow. So that's what I'm doing here. There's Lizette going into her door again. And yeah, there's nothing. It's the end of the path. Just makes you think that there's more of a path there, which made me reload just to check. But the answer was, there's nothing. Oh well. Very sad. Can't interact with a mirror, but that's clearly where she was looking out at us. No idea what I'm talking about. These are the mirrors I used to reach you. Probably literally what I was just talking about. Really? Yes. I was so scared for you, Angel. I kept wondering if you'd be alright, or if I would get to see you again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel that way. No, that's fine. I'm just glad you made it. I couldn't have done it without you, Angel. If it hadn't been for you, Thank you. Not the thank yous again. Here, let's hold hands. Oh, this is the most lewd part of the entire game right here. Yes, let's. And here I noticed that there are the moon and stars on the ground. And I find it suspicious. Because I played too many games where the moon and stars are suspicious. Speaking of the moon, there we go. What's this? This wasn't here before. It wasn't? No, but it's fine. We're together now. There's nothing to fear. Isn't that right, Angel? Yes. You don't look too convinced. I'm sorry, Angel. It's alright, I understand. Everything still isn't that clear, is it? It's confusing. It's very confusing. I know, my dear Angel. Let's have a talk. How about that? Alright. Yeah, I would love a talk so I could get some actual information on what the heck is going on at this point, because I still have no clue. You must have a lot on your mind. I'm just confused, that's all. I can tell you more about myself in this place if you'd like. At first glance, I thought it was like a gingerbread house city. Go ahead, Angel. Which maybe it still is. And I'm thinking we're probably not going to get a real answer to who are we, but that's the answer that I want the most, so that's what I go with anyways. Eventually. Once I've stopped being indecisive. You said we were the same person, but who are we? I don't know how to answer that question. The last thing I remember was waking up in a strange room. All it had was a mirror and a chair. I remember hearing your voice, and next thing I knew, I saw your image in the mirror. I tried to reach out to you, but I couldn't. From then on, I watched you until I was able to reach out to you again. I see. I guess we're the same. The same? Yes, I also woke up in that empty room, not knowing what to do. And I just wish I had met you sooner. Angel, everything is fine. We're finally together now, right? You're right. But is it all fine? We don't really know. Things are still very weird at this point. All we have to do now is look for a way out of here. I've been walking around, but I haven't found anything yet. But I'm sure we'll be able to find the exit together. I hope so. That won't do, Angel. You should smile more. I know it's hard to do right now, but we have to stay positive, right? So smile. I'll smile right along with you. Angel, you're right. Good girl. I found that so strange. It's always weird when people tell you to smile more. I don't know. And then she says good girl in a very strange manner. It's a weird thing to say to yourself. I didn't know there were pumpkins here too. Gotta love the pumpkins. Oh, yes. What about them? They're just pumpkins. But we very much like to talk. Then how come you've never talked to me before? I only talk to pretty girls. Is that so? Come now, Angel. Yes. Yeah, I was originally thinking that these pumpkins were real pumpkins and we were in the real world, and the pumpkins that could actually talk were like the fake world, so we're in the real world now. But since the pumpkins are talking to us now, I abandoned that theory. That's basically what I'm saying. Now there's a really pretty girl. Who, me? Let's go. Yeah, she's understandably upset. Those pumpkins don't know how to keep their mouth shut, do they? I'm sure it was just a joke, Angel. Even if it was just a joke, I don't like them. And that's fair. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, let's. We don't have time to go back. Yeah, we can't escape. This is strange. What's the matter, Angel? This wasn't here before, this long carpet. What do you mean? It's as if this space changed when we weren't looking. What do we do now? I think it's best if we keep going. That's what you've been doing until you found me, isn't it? Yes. Here, hold my hand. It's less scary this way, right? Yes. I don't know if anything will make this place less scary. And then there's both of us. I think I also remark at some point about how the borders around our view make it seem like this is fake as well. What is this? Was this here before? No, it wasn't. Angel, it's us. I know. It's probably him. Yeah, the guy we've met before. Him, you mean? It's him. Maybe it's best if we go back. And then it all changes and we get a pumpkin door. What was that? I don't know. Golden Yugen. Or something. I don't know. I don't speak whatever language this is. It's completely changed. It's him. Him? I'll explain it to you later. Let's go. Yeah, I want them to explain everything to us now. I think that's what I'm talking about. What's the matter, Angel? I'm scared. But if it's with you, then... Angel, thank you. No, not another thank you contest. Please, don't start it again. Here, hold my hand. Yes. Everyone in their darn thank you contests. Can't we stop for like 1 second? Can we at least make it a little bit different and have a no thank you contest? Alright, time to die. A face? And stars and moons? That's what I'm saying. What's going on? Let's just hurry. Okay, so I go into a random door. Like, what? Is this Mario Maker? Because Mario Maker levels, well, very bad ones, tend to have something called Pick a Path, where you don't know which one is the right door, and if you go into the wrong door, you just die. And there's absolutely no indicator, generally, of which door you're supposed to go in. So you're just constantly going indoors and dying. And that's the level. And it's just the most garbage level imaginable. Although that's not what is happening here. And I actually figured it out pretty quick. So I go into the blue door, and I die. Yay. Very fun. So I'm wondering if it has to do with, I was thinking that perhaps something has changed between like before the image shows up and after the image shows up. Like maybe I need to spot the difference. But then immediately I also think that maybe the image itself that's showing up is potentially a clue. So I'm looking at the doors and I'm noticing that the doors look the same. And that there doesn't appear to be any difference from what they were normally looking like. So perhaps then the image that appears is some sort of clue to which door I need to go into. So here I think I just call out what each of these are. So we've got stars, 2 green moons, the only one that's different is the golden star, which there's only one of. That's what I say. What's going on? Let's hurry. And I'm wondering which door we didn't go in, and I think it was that one, but it wasn't. So I just die. So then I'm like, okay, I guess I thought I went into the red door, but I guess I didn't. So then we go and race into the red door this time around. And it's locked. So we have to trigger the thing. We trigger the thing and we skip past it. What's going on? Let's just hurry. And we just go in. And it works. And that tells me something. So then that tells me that potentially the order of the suns and the moons and the stars and whatever that we saw in the image was the actual passcode. And that's what I'm realizing. I didn't really take the time to memorize it, but from the brief glance I took at before where I saw that there was 2 green moons, the only thing there was one of was the gold one, I was able to just understand which ones I was needing to go into next, because blue I knew the 2 green moons were after like one thing, and that must have been blue. So then we do the 2 green moons. And then I know that the gold one is next because it was all on its own and it was after the 2 green moons. And then I know it ends and starts in a red, so it couldn't have been the red, so it has to be blue next because that's the only one that hasn't been 2 yet. I don't announce all this aloud, but that's what I'm thinking at the moment. And then, like, it always ends on a red, so it ends on the red. And that's where we go. And I'm proud of myself for figuring that out without having to go look at it another time after understanding what the puzzle was. We made it. We did. Come on now, let's get away from here. Angel, I'm sorry. What? I trust you. I don't want you to think I don't. There's no need to worry about such a thing, Angel. I know how you feel. It's fine, Angel. I promise you we'll make it out of here together, all right? Yes. And here I'm probably just yapping about how I solved the puzzle. Which we already understand. And it's broken. Of course the path is broken. But we got floating platforms, so it's fine. Angel. Can I ask you something? Of course, go ahead. Who were you talking about earlier? I mean, it's the guy that we saw. That's something I'd rather not talk about. You see, Angel, I want to protect you. You're the purest part of me, and eventually we'll become one. And that makes me interested, because she's talking as if like she's like the dark side of us, and she wants us to stay pure. I just think it's better if you don't know. But please, Angel. And yeah, I'm curious if maybe like the thing that she can't tell us is why she exists in the first place. Like maybe there was some sort of trauma that happened to us and that created her, and she doesn't want us to relive that because that's why she's been separated from us. Thank you. Everything I'm doing is for our own good. Yes, Angel. I will always be here for you from now on. You'll be able to rest soon, alright? Yes. And here we are in more of a new area. Yeah, and it's called Styx. And I thought, well, I thought we already crossed over the river Styx. But nope, here we are in Styx again. And this is giving me Madoka Magica vibes. That's me. It's him again. Things falling all around us. And I run straight into a thing. I don't realize if we even had control at that point, but I think, okay, apparently we did have control. And we get the Madoka Magica nonsense again. I think it's funny that it makes like a animal roar noise. And we get squashed yet again. That's okay. Surely one more time. I do wish that it just put you back like right before the running section, so you didn't have to watch through all this again. I believe that's what I'm saying. And we zoom. And we just get drawn into there. And it's still going. We got a different art style this time. And looking at all the stuff in the background. And I see, oh, somebody's touching a tree and there's blood. And I feel like that's lore relevant, but I had to race past it and I'm sad about that. What was that? Angel, I want you to promise me something. What is it? I want you to promise me you won't fall for his tricks no matter what. Yes, I promise you. Thank you, Angel. Come on, now we have to get going. And I'm thinking we definitely are going to get tricked. And I'm like, oh, there's a jumping animation in this game? Insane. Huge. Just been upset once again. I'm like, what am I looking at? I don't really understand. Are those green things supposed to be skulls? What is this? What is she so upset about? And there she is, tied to a burning candle. Don't really understand, but it's like she's getting burned at the stake or something. Enough. This is the last time that fiend will dare mock me. More glass breaking or mirrors breaking. Angel. Angel? I need a bit of time to think about what just happened. I'm going on ahead. Angel. No idea what I'm yapping about now at this point. Probably something about the true nature of Angel. Whether or not she's truly part of us. And now we're separated from Angel. Which is not ideal. A path? Yeah, being separated from Angel, I'm thinking, is a bad idea. But we have to give her some time. So we go off on our own. As you must in any kind of horror movie. Hades. We crossed the River Styx and now we're in Hades. And now, we got movie time! Everybody loves movie time. What's this? It's a TV screen. And once again, the white loading screens, gotta love them. The deepest of secrets lie in the darkest place of something or other. And then I realized, oh yeah, I can't talk. I can't read things while I watch this. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to pay attention. Gleaming desire for a chance at happiness. I can read this. Because all other past me is trying to pay attention. Decisive gestures made in seemingly fragile steps. An ephemeral golden mirage. Accompanied by the purest, blinding will to live. There's the chair she was talking about. This is the gift I give to you, Angel. Angel. That is your name. And this? This is a mirror. All the doors we passed through. More blinding white loading screens that I believe should be banned from existence. And everyone who develops a game with a white loading screen should be banned. Pretty, aren't you? Different from what the pumpkin said. But yeah, we got this guy again. Being sus. Teleports behind you. How does it feel to be? And I'm like, to be? To exist. That's what he means. This is your gift for me. Why, yes, it is. Aren't I generous? However, there's more than meets the eye when it comes to living, my dear daughter. What do you mean? Happiness, strife, blissful tears, and tearing regret. regardless of the form of life you are, be it human, an angel, or a questionable poet. Living, my girl, comes with an array of deep emotions and an overwhelming sense of fulfillment. Yeah, so it's basically confirming that she's not actually alive, or she shouldn't be? Aren't you curious? Curious about what? About what it's like to strive. And he's about to give her a reason to strive for the thing you most desire, and which you've lost. Such a shame, isn't it? There's no need to be so dramatic, Angel. Do you want it back? Your chance at happiness? And I noticed she still has her finger. There's only one way for you to regain what was once yours, and that is... Do you understand, my girl? She runs straight through. And takes damage, apparently, at the same time. And then I realize... What about her finger? Her finger is supposed to be on the ground there, and it looks like it is, so what the heck is up with that? Pretty eager, aren't you? And I notice, oh, her finger's already gone. Why did she lose her finger? I guess when ramming into the mirror? There's no need to be ashamed, Angel. Here, have this. Thank you very much, that was wonderful. I understand your urgency better than you may imagine, but you know, my girl... Good things tend to come to those who wait. Believe me, I've been here for a long while despite my appearance. How do I get that mirror back? Tell me. So I suggest you start by shutting that mouth of yours, my dear daughter. And she zips it shut. Where did you go? And I'm very confused. I'm like wondering, like, did he take off our finger, or did we really just lose our finger by ramming into the mirror? Like, I'm a little confused about that. But also, he's calling us like my child or whatever. I don't think he's actually saying that he's our father. I think he's being more figurative or something. Like he created her, like he's the reason for her existence. And that ties in a little bit to my theory that, I don't know, maybe we were bullied and this is the dark half of ourself that was created because of the fact that we were being bullied by this person. I don't know. It's very strange. And we can't go through. Very sad. And we got more mirrors. Where am I? We got footprints. And there's us. Attending the ball. It's her. He's just teleporting around all over the place as well for some reason. Showing us at the party. Where is she? In a place you can't reach, it seems. Oh, what do you mean? I mean what I meant, my dear angel. Be patient for now. You do want that pocket mirror, don't you? If it really has the power you say it has. What, to turn you into a real person? Let's hope it does. Oh, if only I could attend such a fancy party. Don't make such an expression now, dearie. I may be a bit of a bully, but I certainly don't lie. I am not trusting of that. May I ask you something? Oh? Can I really become like her? I don't think the time we were having at that party was particularly enviable, though. It was rather a dreadful affair. Pumpkin door. Gotta love the pumpkins. Hop, hop. More floating platforms everywhere. They love their floating platforms. And now we got Fleta. Look at them, Angel. If only you could attain that pocket mirror of hers. Who's that girl next to her? Focus on what matters, my dear. I know what I want. There's no need for you to remind me. Quite impertinent, aren't you? It seems there's no need for me to take my time with you. May I ask you a question? Oh, my poor, poor Angel. So many questions with such little time. He has nothing but time. He's going around here messing with us for no reason. What's in it for you? Now that is a long story. All I want is to help my beloved daughter attain the freedom she wishes for. If he wanted that, then he wouldn't have broken the mirror that he just gave her. What else could there be in it for me other than my dear Angel's unconditional love? He wants her to strive, for some reason, to take the mirror from her. It's a fair trade, my dear girl. I'll give you my word you'll be free as soon as you attain that toy of hers. Cannot be trusted. Into the next door we go. And we got Fleta and Negliette. We got mirrors, mirrors, and more mirrors. Well, not mirrors. Stained glass windows or whatever. And Harpy's eyes are gouged out and bleeding. And whoever that is with their head popping off. Two little munters playing house. How charming! And so they're just observing our existence. Greed, my girl, is a double-edged sword. However, the same doesn't apply to you. I have you on my side. Do we? Does she? Now that you do. That's a very weird sentence. What do you mean, now that you do? It's not a full... That's not a full thought. The room of doors. Gotta love a good disembodied door. You may consider this a present from me, Angel. He loves teleporting behind us too. I have high expectations for you, my dear Angel. And this is our first meeting, I think. You finally come to me. This can't be. I have to talk to Angel. No, first we have to save. I'm not sure what I'm yapping about at this point. Probably something about the evil guy And how I'm thinking is that he represents perhaps maybe a real person that we knew in the real world? We bullied us and made us separate into two different people or something? I don't know. Honestly, game story is so confusing. Or maybe it's not and I'm just dumb. Stained glass floor, which appears to be us with a crown or our pocket mirror or something. There you are. And Angel. I was worried about you, Angel. Actually, there's something I want to ask you. I know, Angel. I know what you're going to say. Angel, what happened to you? Actually, I think I know what I was talking about. I was probably talking about how I do trust Angel. I'm sorry about that about earlier. I'm scared, Angel. I think I talk about how she said he was going to try to trick us, and he did trick us. At least that was my thoughts at the time. Angel, listen. No. I can't believe you let him fool you. After all I did for you. This isn't fair, Angel. Please don't call me that. I think I skipped some dialogue there. What else am I supposed to call you? Please, Angel. This is just another one of his tricks, can't you see? Come with me. We can be together like we used to. I'm sure you'll remember everything when you give me the pocket mirror. No. Yes. I'm here to help you, Angel. So please, even if we can't become whole again like before, at least we can be together. Please, Angel. You have to believe me. But I don't... Then what? You'd rather believe him? Is that it? No, I wouldn't rather believe him. I'd rather believe Angel. You don't know what he's like. Look at my hand, Angel. This is what he's capable of. So did we miss the scene where he cut off her finger? If you're going to... I'm not going to meet him, Angel. Yeah, now I'm talking about that. I'm wondering, like, was there like a scene that weren't shown in that video? Angel. Or did she really just bonk into it? But I can't bring myself to believe you either. I know my name isn't Angel. I'm not part of you, never was. Because he told you so? No, you just what? I just don't know who you are. Please, I need you to tell me what's going on. At first I didn't know Harpe or Fleta or Lizette, but they weren't complete strangers to me. The more I got to know them, the more I remembered about them. I had forgotten about them somehow, but now I know they've always been here with me. And that ties into my previous theory about how all the people that we've met along the way were actually aspects of ourself that we've lost or something. Not you, Angel. I've never known you. You were never... You want to know who I am? I am you, Angel. And you are me. No! I don't know who you are, but I'm not... She's got like an angel wing or something now? Tell me then. With blood on it. And it's also visible, I think, in the stained glass window. I don't know. You don't know. More crazed laughter. Gotta love a crazed laugh. And now here I'm observing the stained glass window with our crown or whatever that is. And her... wing? Question mark? Then who's gonna tell you, Is it Harpe? Did she guide you like I did? Was she honest with you? Angel. What about Fleta? Or that ragdoll of hers? Did those two wait for you here like I did? All alone? Angel, stop. How about Lizette? Did she tell you your name? Did she sacrifice herself for you like I did? Angel, that's... What did any of them ever do to you, for you, Angel? Enough! I forgive you, Angel. What? All you want is to be together, I understand. Yes, but what is this all of a sudden? That's what you said, Angel. That was the answer we've been looking for all this time. Angel, what are you? Now time for our crazed laughter. Come with me, Angel. Let us part. What do you mean, let us part? And we've got wings and a flower, and everyone's here, but there's one empty chair. Where am I? It's so bright. And I noticed we've only got like one wing, if that even is a wing. Welcome, Angel. And I'm like, is that us? But no, it's Platinum, the shining one. What kind of name is that? My name is Platinum. No, I'm so glad to have you here with us, Angel. Being surrounded by a heart of flowers. What are you doing? Get away from me. There's no need to shout, Angel. Don't touch me. I have to thank you. You've helped me find our home, our reason. What are you talking about? Come, Angel. You can be at peace with me here, with us. I will protect you. No, stop! I will keep you safe from him. After all, you're part of me, aren't you? She's fading away. As you've always been. So she's always been part of Platinum? Who the heck is Platinum? Is it her magical girl transformation? And fade to another blinding white loading screen. Or transition screen. Arms outstretched. Ending. Platinum something or other. I don't know what it said fully. And I got the achievement for it. Like, what? That's an ending? Like an actual ending? A good ending, not a bad ending? I'm saying that's interesting. Is this the credits? And they're like, yeah, that's the ending? And they're like, no, this is adorable art, by the way. And I'm thinking, but that didn't answer any of my questions. And look at Fleta, adorable. I really like being able to see this like detailed art of the characters rather than the sprites that we've gotten before. Like it's very nice to see them fully drawn out like this. All the characters we've met along the way. But yeah, I still have so many questions. Like, sure, we ended and we somehow, I guess, did we transform into Platinum or something? Because we led Angel into that scenario. How would we do that if we weren't also Platinum or something? I don't really understand. And also, we didn't really get any answers about the boy. Like the horned dude. We got Angel there as well. Looking great. Can't tell if she has her finger or not, though, or if it's still cut off. Either way, though, I'm glad we got, like, somewhat of a decent ending. But I don't really know. I don't really know if you could even call it a decent ending. Like, Is that a good? did he do a good thing? And I'm looking at that, I'm like, is this like a reference? Is this like another fairy tale reference? Is like a beanstalk that we're looking at here? But no, it's like roses and thorns. So what is that trying to symbolize? And the shoes we've got on like reminds me of like other fairy tales as well. New Game Plus and creators commentary. And I think oh, creators commentary actually would be pretty interesting for a game like this. Like, I'm wondering what the heck is going through the creator's mind and whether or not it'll maybe answer some of the questions that I have by going through creator commentary. And here I'm like, oh, it's just going right into New Game Plus, apparently. Yep, here we are waking up. But not all is the same. We got the star door. Oh, but we didn't get any stars yet. We're gonna have to go into one of the paintings and get a star. And then we can go in that door. And we're like, okay, I guess we'll save, but we'll save over this one because that's the one we just got, so it makes more sense. We got a painting of Egliette that I just jump into. And we're like, what is this? Is this a level select? Chapter select? And it is. I like our wake up animation. And yeah, we're just here. These pumpkin charms. And I'm like, I still don't understand what do I do with my freaking pumpkin charms? we got to the end of the game and I still don't know what to do with my pumpkin charms. I'm like, okay, so what else is here? Okay. Can turn those on. Wait, it's changing. Changes what they look like. Or what's happening to them. But wait, no, that one's. Huh? And like, wait, are these like changing the state of the game? Are these story flags that I'm editing here? That's what I'm thinking. What? Is this gonna bring me to the end of the game? And like, I'm like saying, oh, those are story flags. If I wasn't a game developer, I might not understand that, but that's what's going on there. And I see that there, we've got Egliette and Fleta are somehow fine. And I'm wondering how the heck what options could we have picked to even make it so that they don't shatter into pieces in the end? Like, how would I have gotten the good ending with Fleta? I'm sure there's a way, right? But I mean, obviously there's a way because there's this ending, but I'm like, how? And I'm thinking, well, surely I'll see somebody's playthrough and they'll manage to get like the good endings where these characters survive. And yeah, seeing these characters here just confirms for me the fact that, yeah, setting those items to gold was changing some story flags. So that we're now in the state where we've gotten the good ending to all the parts. And so now I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna continue back through here to the end, see if there's any new dialogue, and yeah, I'm gonna go through here and I'm going to try to see what the ending is if you do everything right, I suppose. So that's what I'm doing. And so, yeah, I'm just going through the dialogue, and honestly, not too much changes. So I'm just gonna skip past this part, I guess, until we reach the final room again. All right, we're back in the main room. Angel. So we're gonna see if anything's different. So this time she's worried about us. And she says, you know, that's not my name. I know who you are. Please don't lie to me. I've never lied to you. And we say that she's the one that's been lying from the very beginning. I know you're not truly a part of me, and I know what you want from me. Angel, that's absurd, but I still want to accept you. There's no need for us to be enemies, so please come with me. Angel, you're mistaken. Don't call me that. And we're like, what? Now we've really got our transformation going as well, once again. But this time it's just a veil and a crown. And I'm like, why? I want you to have a place to belong, so please come with me. We can be together, Angel. More crazed laughter. I don't need pity from the likes of you. Give me what I want now. No, Angel, I won't. Give me the pocket mirror. And here I pause because I'm like, wait, I have control? And then I guess I go to the right and then I die. Which is really, really bad. Because I did not save. I did not save when trying to come all the way back here again. So we're all the way back here. And yeah, no indeed. Yeah, I was not about to go through another 15 minutes of skipping dialogue to try to get back to that point. Because that was just going to be way too annoying. So, yeah, I was going to try to figure something out instead. And so I go to the main menu screen and I go to the extras. And I'm like, what's all this here that I'm looking at? And so I click on it and it says it got pumpkin charms. Like, oh, here is how I use pumpkin charms. And so yeah, I'm explaining that I'm here on the main menu trying to figure out how I can avoid having to go through 15 minutes of skipping dialogue just to get back to where I was, so that I could see what the true good ending was. At this point, I've resigned myself to just not doing that again. But I'm seeing that I can spend my pumpkin charms, and so I'm like, who should I spend the pumpkin charms on? It would make sense to spend it on this dude because we don't know anything about him. Although it's interesting seeing the background of that one. It looks like there's another person other than him there. So I'm thinking like maybe he is our brother. I don't know. And I'm looking at how much each of these cost. Since most of them cost around 30, we're only going to be able to get 3 of them total. Some of them do cost 25, so I'd be able to get 4 in that case, but that was less likely. So I decided to go for ours because, like, it's us. So yeah, that's what we want. And I'm like, what? I unlocked it. Where is it? And it's like, oh, I need to spend another 40? Excuse me? I'm like, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. So here we go. Sunk cost fallacy. We're going in. And I'm like, what? Hello? I'm a pumpkin? And I go downwards and it exits me out. And I'm like, what? What was that about? So I click to go in again. I'm like, okay, maybe I went in the wrong direction. Like, oh, here's everybody. The gang's all here. Platinum, likes, dislikes, character facts, we know nothing. And we can ask questions, thank goodness. Goldia, and that's apparently our name. Because we saw that in our playthrough where we did everything right. I've heard quite a bit about this Goldia, and I'm afraid she's no longer with us. You see, Pumpkin, an eternal being overseeing this realm. I happen to know everything about it. Its origins, its inhabitants, its secrets. But as you know, there are things that aren't worth being remembered. Memories of transient, ephemeral things. Or things ephemeral, if you'd like. Goldia 2 is simply a memory. One that will fade with time as it should. How did I read that properly the first time? Who are you? Who am I, you ask? Platinum is my name. I'm an eternal being born from a very strong desire to survive. You are a pumpkin, I see. I've wondered what exactly is the pumpkin's purpose in this realm. It's bizarre how they've always been here, yet feel foreign to me. I've tried asking my girls about it, but it hasn't come to anything. Fleta especially says she's even made friends with some of your kind. Truly bizarre. Not that it matters, however. Most pumpkins have left this realm of existence after all. They've left? As in, like, they're in the real world now? What about them? You're referring to my girls, I'm sure. They're right over here, as you can see. Fleta, Harpe, Lizette, and our newest friend, Angel. Aren't they well behaved now? I've made it a priority to keep my girls close to me. Oh, did I not mention the fifth one? Egliette, was it? Egliette. Had it not been for Fleta nearly shattering, I would have done away with her together with the pumpkins. Yet she remains, much to my annoyance. You see, Pumpkin, Egliette is intertwined with Fleta, yet she isn't entirely part of Fleta. I've no room for anomalies in my realm. One simply is or isn't. A sentient parasite would be a reasonable explanation, perhaps. Whatever the case, I've allowed her to remain in Fleta's possession for the time being. Properly silenced, of course. Would that be all, Pumpkin? Leave. So that was very interesting, but it didn't give me any answers, I felt like. Like, I still don't know who this lady is. Who is this Platinum? Why does she have control over everything? Why does she rule the universe? And so we only have a few thingies left. And the person I want to know most about is, of course, Angel. And it probably, again, would be smarter to ask about the boy who's at the heart of all this, but no, we go with Angel here. And I click on this and I'm like, wait, what's this? It's just the same cutscene that we've seen before. I didn't realize that you could navigate around in that above menu. And now that I've been rewatching this, I also realized that in that previous menu that we were just in, there was an icon that I did not click on. It seemed like I did not click on our own icon. Like I clicked on the center part and spent another 40 pumpkin charms instead. But I never clicked on us, which I guess would give us more information about us. So maybe I should go do that in a second. I don't know. We'll worry about that after I'm done with this developer commentary of myself watching a video or playing a video game, whatever, you know what I mean. Angel likes pumpkin pie, Earl Grey tea, gold color, dislikes mirrors, pumpkins, and lies. The outside world fascinates Angel. Her wish is to be able to ride a carousel one day, especially the one with the horses, and that's what we talked about before. We told her about the carousel in the version that was where we did everything correctly, where we just set all the flags to everyone lives. I skipped over that part for this because I didn't want to have to bother jumping around and stuff, but that was one of the only new things. You should have come by sooner. I missed your company. Angel, we should have some tea together. Yes. You know, you're not as stupid as I thought. Now that I think about it, I don't really know you. But I'd like to spend more time with you. Me too, Angel. And I thought that was weird because she just called you stupid. I'd like to tell you you to tell me more about the carousel thing, the one with the horses. Alright. It's very fun, kind of like this swing we're on now. Is this fun? Isn't it? I guess so. What other things are there? Let's see. There are parks. We could have a picnic under a big tree. What's a picnic? It's when you have a meal outside in parks or gardens. You can lie down on the grass and eat all day. That sounds nice. Doesn't it? You sure know a lot of things. I guess. Would you tell me more about the things I don't know? I'd like to hear you talk about them. Of course, Angel. You can ask me anything. And they chat and chat and chat. And I was like, okay, that is more of what I expected from the extras. Like extra scenes or something with just a little bit of dialogue that we were never able to experience before. But yeah, I don't have enough pumpkins or enough pumpkin charms to do any more stuff, and that's unfortunate. So I continue going to look around, and I see the gallery. I'm like, oh, these are just images that we found in the game, but also from some of the like snippets of like the drawing cutscene parts as well. Yeah, like that stuff. And I notice, okay, some of them are locked. I guess because we didn't do that part of the story. And we're at 76% completed. Well, I'm not going to go for 100%. That's just not generally how I play things, but at least we got 76%. That feels pretty decent. And so here begins our ending gap. So I say that, yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I thought it was very cute. I loved the horror and the aspects, and I'm still very confused about the storyline. I still don't really understand what was going on. Like, who was that lady at the end? Was that actually us somehow? Because, again, she's got the whole... She has some design motifs of us with the little hair ribbons. And what was going on with the notes that we found? That were talking about something about our a father and a mother and some sort of curse. And then there's the line that we got at the very start where a mother said to keep our memories close to our heart or something. So I'm assuming that, like, I don't know, maybe these are memories? These characters represent memories? And then there was the whole thing with, of course, the demon dude who was trying to do all sorts of bad stuff for I don't even know what reason. Like, he tried to say that he just wants to, I don't know, help out his daughter or something, which is obviously not what was going on there. So, yeah, it was rather confusing. Or maybe I'm just dumb, and I'm just bad at understanding these kinds of stories, which is also very much possible. But I really liked Angel. I liked her as a character quite a bit. I mean, our design is adorable, and of course she has our design, so she's also adorable. And I liked her character. I really thought that we could trust her, but it seemed like she really was also being controlled by the devil dude. It's a shame that we didn't get to see what was happening, though, in the, like, I guess the true ending, where you end up saving all of the people, for the most part, except for, I guess, Lizette, because she still dies in the one that's gold there. So, because, I mean, we got the good ending for her, I suppose, if you could call it that. And she was still dead, but she's also still alive. So I still don't really understand. But yeah, it's a shame that we didn't get to see what was going to happen there. But I was not about to go through another 15 minutes of cutscene to get myself back there to figure it out. I'll be watching Let's Plays of this game, and I will eventually, hopefully, see somebody go and do that. I'll eventually go and see somebody get those other endings. Alright, and now it's time to talk about what's coming next. So again, this game was very wonderful, and I'm glad we played it. I'm glad we had a nice break from the Legend of Zelda stuff, but that's what we're getting back into. We had Breath of the Wild not too long ago, and we were playing this game, Pocket Mirror, and a bunch of other little ones in between, just to give us a little bit of a break in between that stuff. But what's coming next is Tears of the Kingdom. So I know a lot of people who watched me play Breath of the Wild wanted me to immediately go into Tears of the Kingdom. I wasn't ready for that. Again, I'm glad we had this break. And now I will be fully refreshed and ready for more exploration goodness, which I certainly enjoy. I know it's can sometimes make for a little bit of a slower video. We're just exploring all over the place, but that's how the game is, and I'm sure I will enjoy it nevertheless, even if it's just a lot of me exploring around. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got to say as I close out this video. Very fun game. If you know any other games that are like have a similar vibe to this, you know, cute and terrifying at the same time, I love that vibe. So please do recommend. Please feel free to recommend more games like this to me in the comments. And I think that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.